spend day 2 with us in Paris. First thing we did was drink coffee at the hotel, and then we went to this bakery, Pon Pon. It was literally so good. It was in the 18th. They won Best Croissant back in 2020, and they deserve an award for everything. Honestly, everything that we got here was so good. It was a to-go only bakery, though, so we got the food, and we went to go eat at the Basilica Church, which was just like a 10-minute walk nearby. We got this chorizo sandwich, and that was absolutely amazing. And I've been craving an almond croissant, so I got one of those as well. One thing that we've noticed about Paris is the restaurants are good, but they're nothing crazy. What is absolutely amazing are the bakeries. The pastries that we've eaten are the best we've ever had. It does not compare to anything back in America or honestly anywhere else we've ever been. So if you're coming to Paris, I highly recommend checking out as many bakeries as you can. After we ate, we went to go explore the church, and one thing to be aware of is there were a lot of scams along the way on the way up there, so just be prepared for that. After that, we went shopping, and we went to go see all these stores that were along the way while we were just kind of walking and exploring Paris. It was honestly so fun just walking around Paris. Like, it just felt amazing, and I just enjoyed it so much. I think it's really important to do this while you're in Paris because there's so many different things that you can see, but one of my favorite things that we've done so far is honestly just exploring and walking around. After we did that, we went back to the hotel and got ready for our dinner reservation, which was at Bambini. I actually found this place here on TikTok, and one thing you should know is that there's 2 different entrances, basically 2 different places to sit, and where they put us was an awful view of the Eiffel Tower, and that was kind of the whole point of us going to this restaurant. You could still see it, but as you can see right there, the building is blocking it. So if you do want to go to Bambini and you want the view of the Eiffel Tower, make sure you go to the other entrance because this one does not have a view of the Eiffel Tower. I will say, though, the food was still really good and it was pretty cheap. We just got 2 pizzas and it was under 40 euros for both of us. We also had to pay for our water, which is really common in Europe. You basically always have to pay for water. And then I also got a dessert, so that's why it was about 40 euros. But here's where you want to go if you want to get the perfect view of the Eiffel Tower like that girl shows in her TikTok. If you walk around to the other side of Bambini, there's this street here, and this is where they said we could come sit after we ate dinner, but if you want this while you eat, I would just ask, be like, hey, can we get seated on the other patio because the view of the Eiffel Tower here is much better. But one thing to note is that there's only a few tables here that actually get this view, so if you want to sit here, I would definitely try and get here early. Since we didn't have such a great view at dinner at Bambini, we decided to go to Giraffe and try and get a better view of the Eiffel Tower, which they actually had tables open, so we didn't have to have a reservation, but they require a minimum of 1 entree per person, and we had already eaten dinner, so we weren't going to sit down and eat again. So we just walked next door to go see the Eiffel Tower. This guy was also singing in front of the crowd right here, and people were singing along while the Eiffel Tower was lit up. It was honestly so cute. Our second day in Paris was just absolutely amazing. We ended the night with drinks at our hotel, and now we're preparing to go to Versailles tomorrow.